The state of Colorado is famous for its remarkable mining history, more specifically gold mining. Gold mining has been in the industry since 1858. The gold that was said to rest here is what attracted and motivated people to want to come. In this history, there are legends of monsters, caves crashing to the ground, and even disappearing lunches. Stay tuned to find out more about Colorado's mining history. One important part of Colorado's mining history is the Tommyknockers. According to legend, these creatures are about 2 feet tall, have an extremely large head, long arms, wrinkled skin, and white whiskers. They are often seen wearing miners' clothes and using miners' equipment. It is believed that they are miners that passed away during certain accidents in the mines. They usually do random mischiefs like stealing miners' tools or even taking their lunches. Despite these actions, they protect other miners, so they will not pass in the same accidents that they did. For example, if a cave is about to collapse, they will knock on the walls a few times to warn miners to get out of the cave.
They kind of look like, elves, but they're supposed to be very small. They're the spirits of deceased miners, of which I'm sure there would have been many. And they wore miner boots and had beard and hats. They would knock on the walls of the mine. And if you followed their knocking between a certain time, between 12 and 2 a.m., they said it would lead you to where the gold was.
Antoine Simon Lepage Dupratz was an ethnographer, historian, and naturalist. It was believed that he was the first person to see gold in a part of the District of Louisiana that would transform into Colorado in 1876. Antoine made a map in 1758 showing where he saw the gold. This map was not very clear at all. It contains a terse description of a mining site north of the Arkansas River found near a stream flowing from a large mountain. In a journal entry written in 1807, the explorer Zebulon Pike wrote that a man named James Percy exhibited to him gold nuggets that he stated he found in the South Park region of the land that would soon become Colorado. He doubted Percy's discovery, though.
1848, we had the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, which opened up large swaths of the West, made it all these things I've been talking about make it a less hostile place for somebody who just wants to go mining. So the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo kind of eliminates the threat from Mexican military people. You're not crossing into a foreign country. You get into 1851, you have the Treaty of Fort Laramie that so what they call the pacification of the Indians. So that basically reduces your threat from hostile indigenous people who don't want you there taking the minerals. And then you get 1857, there's an economic downturn. People are much more open to just doing something like picking up, like dropping everything and going west to go gold mining. In 1858, we had the Russell Party come through what is now Colorado, discovered gold at what is now Ralston Creek. They found just enough. They didn't find a lot, but they found enough there that they were intrigued. They kept going to California. And word got back. We get into 1859. There's a rush of people coming to this area where in Denver, like where I am right now, to look for gold. And this first wave finds there's really not a lot of gold here. It's not a great place to go mining. A lot of them start heading back. By April 1859, however, we have a newspaper in Denver called the Rocky Mountain News. And they helped publicize the gold rush by, this is a copy of their very first issue. Here is their very first issue, April 23, 1859. And they published this map here that you can see is of gold country. So that's one of the ways. And if you look, you see it says map of the gold region and routes to get there. So you could send this back home, or the paper would get back across the country. And, that was one of the ways that word got out about that.
I hope you enjoyed learning and digging deep into Colorado's mining history. Remember, if you want to learn more about this state, you can watch more informative films, Read about it in books, magazines, and articles. Go to the state's official website, co.colorado.gov, or even go visit the state and see it for yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye!